Cruz, we just finished watching the Lakers versus Nuggets. The Lakers won, which is a miracle. I thought the Nuggets would sweep the Lakers, and it didn't finish out like last year, because last year they got swept. And yeah,
they finally held on to a halftime lead. Can you believe it?
They were up by 13 at halftime. The Lakers never led, which is kind of crazy. The Nuggets never led, which is kind of crazy. Joker had a triple-double. Jamal Murray had 22, but he just wasn't shooting efficiently. He was 6 to 16 at halftime, which is not that bad, but for Jamal Murray, it's not good either. And then the main reason they won isn't because LeBron and D'Lo.
What did LeBron have? LeBron had
30
and AD had a huge game.
25 points and 23 rebounds. But the reason they won is because D'Lo had 21 and so did Austin Reeves.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to win a game unless...
Yeah, unless if they get this scoring again, if they keep on getting this scoring, I got them... Well, they have to win it in 7. If they keep getting this scoring consistently, if they got this in the regular season consistently, they got this in the regular season, not consistent. If they would have got this consistently, they wouldn't have been facing the Nuggets. They would have been the 6th seed. No, they probably would have been the 5th seed. They wouldn't have had to play in the
Yeah, but they're just inconsistent. That's why they are where they're at. Bottom line is they do need D'Lo and Reeves, but at the beginning of the series, I think Cruz predicted 5 games, so I still think it's Denver wraps it up at home on 5 games. I think it's they got lucky to get 1 game. It's not going to 6 games. It's over. This series is over, so we don't need to talk about game 6 or game 7. If they got Reeves and D'Lo showing up like that every day, then obviously they wouldn't be playing Denver. But they're very inconsistent, and
we can get that D'Lo, just not consistently. We can get this Austin Reeves. Not consistently.
And the bottom line is Denver, when they play at their best, nobody can beat them.
Yeah,
so
nobody.
This series is going to be over, but it was great to... It's good for the NBA when the Lakers are winning some games and on TV.
Denver.
Yeah. So it's good that we'll get an extra game of ratings and on another game to watch. But yeah, LeBron looked good for how old as LeBron is. He's still doing the dang thing. I still got him, top 5 of all time. He's definitely not the GOAT, but he's definitely top 5.
Yeah, for sure. He's top 2.
I don't know. My top 2, we'll talk about that another day. MJ, Magic and Johnson and Michael Jordan are my top 2. But that, we'll talk about that some other day.
Yeah, and then the only way they're gonna win a game against Denver is if they have D'Lo and Austin Reeves scoring like this.
Yeah, they need help. They need help from a lot more people because LeBron and Davis have been contributing. Davis has had a good series. This whole series, he's been showing up.
So has LeBron. But they don't have no help. So who's gonna? It can't be 2 people against the whole entire team.
No, they need help. And like I said, Denver had an off night today. They're gonna pull it together. I'm sure.
Jamal Murray will have a better offensive
I'm sure,
game.
They had a long night last night. I'm sure they partied in LA there in Hollywood. I'm sure they went out last night. They hung out, gave up, they lost. It's not a big deal. I think they're definitely still the best team in the NBA. It's hard to sweep teams when, keep, your focus and everything like that. But I definitely think they will wrap it up in Game 5. Before the series started, I think Mr. Cruz Hernandez over here started and said that they would wrap it up in 5, so I think he's going to predict that right. Also, looking at some other games, not to go in depth and everything else, but
Cleveland Cavaliers versus Orlando.
Orlando's turning into a series, 2-2. Cleveland just dominated them in the second half today.
You mean Orlando?
Orlando dominated Cleveland in the second half today. You're right.
They had 37 in the second half.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they had.
Yeah, that's all Cleveland had. They were winning in the second halftime.
Yeah, so that's turning out to be a little bit of a series. All these other series, Denver is not a great series, but today was a good game. Oklahoma is 3-0
versus the Pelicans, 3-0. Minnesota versus...
I thought that was going to be a closer game. Oklahoma's very young, but they're out there and they're looking like a veteran team. 3-0. So that they look
so
good.
So the Timberwolves against the Suns.
Yeah, Timberwolves and Suns. That's another series that I really thought Phoenix was gonna win.
Yeah.
But just KD, Booker, and Bill, there's too much to ask for all three of them, and they're not all showing up. They have no help, absolutely no help at all.
Like, who do they have?
They don't have anybody. Grayson Allen, they have no bench or nothing. So
Grayson Allen might, and he's still not good. He's averaging like 10 points a game.
Yeah, no, they definitely need help. They're going to have to do something. I don't know what they're going to do in the offseason because they're going to be maxed out paying Durant, Bill, and Booker. So we will see how Kevin. So it'll be weird to have, no second round with no Durant and no LeBron James. So they'll both
crazy.
be out. And Curry, Durant, and Bron, no second round playoffs. And then also, who else is there going on? What other series? Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers versus Mavs. The Mavs are up 2-1.
Yeah. That's turning. Yeah. That should be a fun series. That should be a good series.
I got Clippers in 7, just because the home court advantage. Like, I feel like they're going to go to 7, and just because the Clippers have home court advantage, I feel like they win in that scenario. Because I feel like they're better at home.
So, yeah, we will see. I don't know if the East Coast games, what do we got? Philadelphia is actually a pretty good series.
2-1. The first 2 games were hecka close.
Yeah, and then Philly got one, so...
By 11, which is...
A lot of people are saying Embiid should have got thrown out. He had some dirty tactics in the last game. Looking at some of those reviews, he did look like he had some dirty plays, but I don't think they're going to throw him out ever. He's too big of a name. But, yeah, that's going to be a good series. And then also, who else? We got the Celtics. They blew out the Heat.
They should beat them.
So
the fact that the Miami Heat won one on the road without Jimmy Butler is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I think Celtics are going to come out of the East.
And they don't even have Jimmy Butler, which I thought, if they had Jimmy Butler, it wouldn't be surprised if they won one game, but they don't have Jimmy Butler.
And then another game that we forgot to talk about real quick is Tyrese Halliburton hitting a game buzzer beater today.
No, he didn't.
Not today. Yeah, it was today, right? They played.
It wasn't the buzzer beater though. He did it with like.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a buzzer beater, but he hit the game-winning shot.
And won.
And won. I think that was yesterday, but that was their last game. But anyways, that's
so they're up 2-1.
That's
gonna be a great series. I got Bucks in 6.
Yeah, it looks like the Pacers are gonna win though without no Giannis, and then Dame is hurt now. They're saying Dame's
but Giannis is in a.
With no Dame though, there's no chance Milwaukee's gonna win. There's no chance.
But Dame, him. I'm pretty sure they're saying Dame's gonna play, but.
No, he's doubtful. They have him listed as doubtful for the next game, which means he plays. I just read about that he's doubtful. So that's going to be a struggle right there. So.
And then they're going to be down 3-1, which is bad. And if they get Dame, they're probably not going to even get Dame back. So it's going to probably be, if they don't get Dame back for these next 2 games, then it's probably Indiana in 5.
Yeah, it's going to be,
But if they have Dame, I got them in 6, but they don't have Dame.
Yeah. So anyways, I think we're wrapping it up today. We just wanted to give the Lakers some props. It's always funner when the Lakers are in. We're trying to keep some West Coast teams in. We got the Lakers and Clippers left. I mean, not West Coast, but California teams. Lakers and Clippers. We all know the Warriors and Kings are gone.
And just a shout out to MPJ. 27 points and 11 rebounds, which is very good for Michael Porter Jr. 20 points is good. But my guy, you were another person scoring 33 points, 13 assists, and 13 rebounds. Like, that's just crazy. And then Murray, 22. That's good if you shot efficiently.
Yeah, he shot,
terribly.
Terrible.
Well, not terribly, but not super bad.
But you know what? I think they just didn't really care too much about this game. I'm sure they had a good night last night. I'm sure they were out partying and hanging out last night, and they said, you know what, we'll go home in Denver and wrap it up. But it'll still be a gentleman's sweep. We're calling Game 5 Denver, and we still...
Unless D'Lo and Reeves play like this.
Even if D'Lo and Reeves play like this, I think Denver at their best is...
No, at their best. This would be like, no, this isn't a chance.
I know. So when Denver plays at their best and they're going to be at home,
they never play best at home.
So... Anyways, we will be back and checking in after some of the next round games. But leave a comment. Anybody any playoff series that you want us to go into in depth about, or any other things you guys want us to comment on, let us know.
And make sure you subscribe and leave a like.
And also, we got to catch up on the circle, so we'll be catching up and leaving another episode about the circle and see our boy Miles. I think he's got voted off, but anyways, we'll be coming back and talking about the circle later on. We'll talk to you guys later. Chilling with Cruz. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
See ya.